Stop everything you are doing right now. Do not skip this video. Do not scroll past these words. Heaven moved this morning, and I sent this message to find you exactly where you are sitting in this moment. I am God, and I am speaking to you. Of all the videos that could have appeared on your screen today, of all the millions of voices fighting for your attention, this is the one that arrived. There was a reason. There was a divine appointment. I arranged this. I orchestrated every step that led you to press play, and I did it because I have something urgent to say to you before this day ends. Tell me, have you been carrying a weight no one knows about? Have you been crying in places no one can see? Have you been wondering deep down if I have forgotten about you? Have you whispered to yourself in the middle of the night, God, are you still there? Do you still see me? Do you still care? I heard you. Every word, every silent prayer, every tear that fell into your pillow when no one else was awake to comfort you. And today I am answering. The angels around you are already in position. The atmosphere of your home has shifted. The light of heaven is descending upon the room you are in right now, sealing the air, sealing the floor, sealing the very walls around you. What is about to be revealed in this video will change the direction of your life. You were not meant to hear this tomorrow. You were not meant to hear this next week. You were meant to hear this today, at this exact hour, in this exact moment. This is not an accident. This is not a coincidence. This is a divine appointment. So I need you to do something for me right now. Take a deep breath. Place your hand over your chest. Feel the heartbeat I gave you the day I formed you in your mother's womb. That heartbeat is still going because I am still writing your story. Type in the comments, I received this message. And before we go any further, before I open the doors of revelation and pour out everything I have prepared for you in the 7 chapters of this message, subscribe to this channel right now if you have not yet. This is how I will keep reaching you, week after week, with words straight from heaven into your life. Click subscribe, turn on the notification bell, stay close. I have so much more to tell you, and I want to find you again tomorrow and the day after, and every time the enemy tries to make you feel alone. Subscribe now, and let us begin. My dear son, listen to me now. There is something I want you to understand before anything else. The fact that this message reached your eyes today is not random. It is not a glitch of the algorithm. It is not a coincidence of timing. It is the result of a decision that was made in heaven. A decision that was made about you, by name, by me. Long before the sun rose this morning, long before you opened your eyes, long before you reached for your phone and let your thumb scroll, I was already moving. I sent my angels into the room where you slept, and I gave the order. Today, my child must hear from me. Today, the silence ends. Today, the door of revelation opens. And the angels obeyed. They arranged the moments. They aligned the timing. They placed this video in front of your eyes at the exact second your heart was open enough to receive it. You were chosen for this moment. You did not stumble into it. You were led. I want you to feel the weight of that, my son. Of all the people in your country, of all the homes in your city, of all the hearts crying out for an answer in this hour, I sent this message to you because I see you, because I know your name, because I have been waiting for the right moment to break the silence, and that moment is now. Look at the room you are in. Look at the chair where you are sitting. Look at the screen in your hand, or on the wall, or on your desk. The light coming from it is not just light. It is carrying my voice. It is carrying my love. It is carrying the words I have been holding back, waiting for the day you would be ready to hear them. That day is today. You have been through too much to keep walking blind. You have carried too many burdens to keep wondering if anyone is paying attention. You have whispered too many prayers into too many empty ceilings, and I want you to know, none of those prayers were lost. Not one. Every word you ever spoke to me in private, I caught it. I held it. I wrote it down in my book, and today I am opening the book. Place your hand over your heart right now and declare out loud, I am chosen, I am seen, I am heard. Say it again, louder this time, because I want the walls of your home to hear it. I want the atmosphere of your house to shift. I want the heaviness that has been hanging over your shoulders for months, maybe years, to begin to lift the moment those words leave your mouth. I am chosen. I am seen. I am heard. Do you feel something moving? Do you feel the air in the room becoming lighter? That is not your imagination, my son. That is me. That is the presence of the living God filling the space around you because you opened the door with your declaration. I have been waiting for you to come back to this place of trust, this place of receiving. The world has spent years trying to convince you that you are alone, that no one is watching out for you, that if good things happen, it is luck, and if bad things happen, you must have deserved them. I'm here today to tell you the world lied to you. You are not alone. You have never been alone. From the first breath you took as a baby to the breath you are taking right now as you watch this video, I have been beside you. Sometimes you felt me. Sometimes you did not. But I never moved. I was the one beside the hospital bed. I was the one in the car when you cried on the way home from work. I was the one in the kitchen at 2 a.m. when you stared at the bills on the counter and did not know how you were going to make it through another month. I was there, and I am here now. This is the moment, my son. This is the moment heaven chose for you, not yesterday. Because yesterday you were not ready, not tomorrow, because tomorrow may be too late, today, right now. This message is the door, and you are standing in front of it, and I am the one on the other side. And I am calling your name. Step through. My dear daughter, come closer. I need to tell you something only you and I will ever truly understand. I saw every tear. I know the world has not always been kind to you. I know there have been seasons when you smiled in front of others and broke into pieces the moment the door closed behind you. I know the bathroom where you cried so the kids would not hear. I know the parking lot where you sat in the car after work, gripping the steering wheel, asking me why everything had to be so heavy. I was there. I counted every tear. I caught every one of them in my hand before it ever hit the ground. I wrote them down in a book that the world will never see, but the angels know about. Each tear has a number, each tear has a meaning, and not one of them, not a single one, was wasted. You thought you were crying alone. You were not. You thought no one heard the prayers you gasped out between sobs. I heard every word. You thought the silence meant I had stopped paying attention. The silence was not absence, my daughter. The silence was preparation. While you wept, I was working. While you slept, I was moving pieces. While you woke up exhausted and dragged yourself through another day, I was already setting the stage for the breakthrough I am bringing to you now. Listen to me carefully. The hidden tears are the ones I respond to most powerfully. The world rewards loud people. The world rewards people who perform their pain in public, who turn their suffering into a show. But heaven works differently. Heaven leans in to the ones who suffer in private. Heaven gathers around the woman who cries with her face in her hands and her bedroom door locked, who cries because she does not want to add her pain to the burdens of the people she loves, who cries because she does not know who else to bring it to. That woman is the one I move mountains for. That woman is you. I saw the night you sat at the edge of your bed and asked, Lord, am I going to make it through this? I was the one who placed the answer in your spirit before you even fell asleep, a quiet, stubborn, unexplainable assurance that morning would come. That assurance was not your strength. That was me. I refused to let you sink. I refused to let the darkness have the last word in your bedroom that night. I saw the day you got the news that broke something inside of you. The diagnosis, the call, the message, the goodbye. I saw what no one else saw. The way your shoulders dropped, the way your hands started to shake, the way you whispered no before anyone else even spoke. I held you in that moment, even when you did not feel my arms. I was the warmth in your chest that kept you from collapsing. I was the breath that came back into your lungs when you thought you would suffocate. I have been there for every single moment. Stand up right now if you can. Place both hands over your face for 1 second. Breathe in, breathe out, and declare with me, God saw every tear. God heard every prayer. God is repaying me now. Say it again, louder, because the angels of heaven are listening for those words to begin the work I am sending them to do in your life. God saw every tear. God heard every prayer. God is repaying me now. I want you to understand something else, my daughter. The tears you cried were not weakness. The tears you cried were seeds, and every seed I receive I plant, and every seed I plant I water, and every seed I water I bring to harvest. The harvest of your tears is on the way. You are about to see things in your life that you cannot explain. Doors will open that you did not knock on. Phone calls will come that you did not expect. People who hurt you will start to apologize, or they will be removed from your path entirely. Money you needed will arrive in ways that defy logic. Healing will move through your body like a wave, in places where the doctors gave up. Peace will fall over your home like a blanket of light, and the ones in your house who have been restless and far from me will begin to soften. Why? Because I am repaying the years. I am repaying the silence. I am repaying every tear. Type in the comments, God saw my tears. I want to read those words from your hand, my daughter. I want to see them stack up in the comments section of this video, because every time you type those words, you are agreeing with heaven. You are putting your name on the contract. You are saying yes to the harvest. My dear son, sit down with me. There is a question you have been carrying for a long time, and today is the day I answer it. You have asked me, in the quiet of your heart, Lord, where were you? Where were you when I lost the job? Where were you when the marriage fell apart? Where were you when I prayed for that breakthrough and nothing came? Where were you when the door slammed shut and I begged you to open it and the silence was all I got? I heard the question every time. I never ignored it. And today I am going to give you the answer. The silence was not absence. The silence was strategy. Listen to me, my son. There are seasons in a man's life when the loudest thing I can do is be quiet. There are moments when speaking would have ruined everything I was trying to build in you. There are battles I had to let you walk through, not because I was punishing you, not because I had abandoned you, but because what I was forming inside of you could only be formed in the fire. If I had spoken when you wanted me to speak, you would have grabbed the answer too early. You would have walked out of the school of suffering before the lesson was finished. You would have settled for less than what I had prepared. So I held my voice. I let you wrestle. I let you ask. I let you feel like you were alone in the room. But I was always in the room with you, watching, weighing, waiting for the right moment. The right moment is now. This is what the silence was doing while you thought I was gone. The silence was burning the things in you that would have destroyed the blessing I had prepared. The silence was killing the pride that would have stolen the credit. The silence was deepening the roots of a tree I am about to make impossible to shake. The silence was teaching your heart the difference between what you wanted and what you actually needed. And I want you to know something painful but true, my son. Many of the doors you begged me to open were not closed because I forgot. They were closed because I love you. If I had opened them, they would have led you somewhere I could not protect you. Some of the prayers I did not answer were the ones I answered most powerfully by saying no. But the ones that remain, the doors that are still in front of you, the desires that have not died, The dreams that keep coming back even when you tried to bury them. Those are the ones I am about to open. Place your hand on your forehead and declare with me, the silence is breaking. The answer is coming. God is speaking now. Say it again with everything in you. The silence is breaking. The answer is coming. God is speaking now. Do you feel something shifting in the atmosphere of your home? Do you feel like the ceiling just got higher? Do you feel like something invisible just got pushed back? That is what is happening. The voice of God is filling the room you are in, and the long silence is ending. I want you to walk away from this chapter knowing this. The weight was not your enemy. The weight was your shaping. The weight was your teacher. The weight was the most loving thing I could give you in that season. And the weight is almost over. The man you are today is not the man who started praying for this answer. You are stronger, you are wiser, you see things now you could not see before. The blessing I am about to release is going to land on a man who can carry it without being crushed by it. That is what the silence was for. So when you look back, do not look back with bitterness. Look back with understanding. Every closed door, every delayed answer, every season that stretched longer than you thought you could survive, all of it was me, holding the line, refusing to let the world give you a counterfeit version of what I had reserved for you in heaven. The real thing is on the way. My dear daughter, I need to show you something now that the enemy did not want you to see. There has been a war over your life. You did not always feel it. Sometimes it looked like ordinary trouble, a bill you could not pay, a relationship that fell apart, a body that would not heal, a child who drifted away, a job that disappeared overnight. You called it bad luck. You called it bad timing. You called it the way life goes. It was not life, it was warfare. The enemy has been studying you for years. He took notes, he watched the doors of your heart, and he learned which ones could be pried open. He watched the people around you, and he tried to use them. He watched your finances, and he tried to drain them. He watched your home, and he tried to bring confusion in through the cracks. He had a plan against you, and that plan had a name on it. Your name. But today I'm showing you that plan, because today that plan is already broken. The enemy tried to steal your peace. He whispered worry into your mind in the early hours of the morning. He filled your phone with bad news. He stretched out simple problems until they became overwhelming. He wanted you anxious all the time, because an anxious mind is too tired to receive blessing. I saw what he was doing. I sent my angels to surround the bed where you sleep, and they have been pushing back the spirits of fear and anxiety night after night, even on the nights you did not know they were there. The enemy tried to steal your family. He stirred up old wounds between you and the people in your house. He whispered lies into the ears of the ones you love, trying to turn them against you. He tried to make your children stray, your spouse cold, your parents distant. I saw it, and I sent walls of fire around your home. Fire that does not burn the ones inside, but burns the strategies of darkness that try to enter. Your family is surrounded. Your house is sealed. The enemy's plan to fracture what I built is failing. The enemy tried to steal your finances. He brought unexpected expenses one after another, hoping you would lose hope before the breakthrough arrived. He delayed checks. He blocked opportunities. He whispered, "You will never get out of this hole." I saw him, I marked him, and I am about to do something with your finances that no man in your life will be able to explain. The enemy tried to steal your health. He attacked your body in the places you were most afraid he would attack. He brought symptoms, diagnoses, sleepless nights, exhausted mornings. He wanted you to spend your days afraid of your own body. I saw the assault, and I sent healing into your bones, into your blood, into the places the doctors cannot see. I am restoring what he tried to destroy. The enemy tried to steal your faith. This was the deepest attack, the one closest to the throne. He wanted you to stop believing that I would come through, because once you stopped believing, he would have full access. I saw what he was doing, and I refuse to let him have you. The fact that you are watching this video right now, the fact that your spirit is leaning into every word, that is the proof that he failed. You are still standing. You are still listening. You are still mine. Place both hands in the air right now and declare, every weapon formed against me has failed. I am protected. My family is protected. My home is protected. Say it again, louder. With fire in your voice, every weapon formed against me has failed. I am protected. My family is protected. My home is protected. Let those words leave your mouth like a sword. Let them cut through every chain the enemy tried to wrap around your life. Let them announce in the spirit realm that you are not defeated, that you have not been forgotten, that the one who fights for you is greater than the one who fights against you. And listen to me carefully, my daughter. What the enemy tried to steal, I am going to return to you with interest. That is my law. That is my promise. Anything he stole, I bring back sevenfold. The peace he disturbed, I am replacing with peace deeper than you have ever known. The relationships he damaged, I am restoring or replacing. The finances he drained, I am refilling. The health he attacked, I am rebuilding. The faith he tried to crush, I am setting on fire. You will look at your life in a year and not recognize it, not because you are different, although you will be, but because I am about to repay everything that was taken. Type in the comments, the enemy has failed. God is repaying me. My dear son, lift your eyes, right now. Look up from the screen for one moment and listen to what is happening above you. The heavens are moving. I want you to picture it the way I see it. Above the roof of the room you are in, the air is no longer ordinary air. There is a column of light descending. It is wide, it is bright, it is alive. It is moving from my throne, through the layers of the sky, through the ceiling, through the space above your head, and it is settling on the place where you are sitting, right now, as you hear these words. Inside that column, there are angels. Not one, not two, a formation of them in battle position with assignments written on scrolls in their hands. Each scroll has a name on it. The name is yours, and each scroll carries a specific instruction from heaven. One scroll says, "Open the door he has been knocking on for years." Another scroll says, "Release the finances that have been delayed in transit." Another scroll says, "Bring back the family member who has wandered away." Another scroll says, "Heal the body, restore what the years have taken." Another scroll says, "Crush the chain in his mind, set the thoughts free." The angels are already moving, my son. They are not waiting for you to pray harder. They are not waiting for you to deserve it more. They are moving because I gave the order, and when I give an order, heaven obeys. You will start to see the evidence in the next few days. Pay attention, do not miss it. The phone call you have been waiting for will come at a moment you are not expecting. The opportunity you thought was dead will resurrect. The check you assumed was lost will appear. The conversation that needed to happen will happen, and the right words will come to your mouth as if someone else placed them there. That someone is me. You are about to walk into a season where things start working in your favor, for reasons no one around you can explain. Your co-workers will look at you and wonder what happened. Your family will look at you and see a different man. The people who counted you out will go silent. The ones who laughed at your dreams will stop laughing, not because you announced anything, not because you defended yourself, but because the heavens are moving, and when the heavens move, the earth bends. Place your hand on your chest and declare, "The heavens are moving for me. Angels are working on my behalf. My breakthrough is here." Say it with the kind of certainty I'm putting in your spirit right now. The heavens are moving for me. Angels are working on my behalf. My breakthrough is here. I want you to understand the shift that is happening, my son. For too many years, you have been moving and the heavens have been still. You have been begging, pleading, striving, wrestling, and the doors were closed. That season is over. You have entered a new season. In this season you stand still, and the heavens move. You rest, and the angels work. You breathe, and I open doors. It is my turn to act for you. You did your part. You held on when most people would have let go. You kept showing up to your job, kept paying the bills you could pay, kept loving the family you have, kept whispering my name even when it felt like you were whispering into nothing. I saw all of it. And I told the angels, now. And the angels said, yes, Lord. And here we are. Type in the comments, the heavens are moving for me. And before we step into chapter 6, into the overflow of blessings I have been holding back, I want you to do one more thing for me. If this message is reaching deep into your spirit, if you can feel that this is not just a video, but a moment of true encounter, then make sure you are subscribed to this channel right now. Click the subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell. Share this video with someone in your family who needs to hear it tonight, because I want to find them too. This is how heaven keeps reaching you week after week with messages spoken directly into your life. Subscribe right now if you have not. Share with someone you love, and let us continue, because what I am about to show you in the next chapter is the part of this message that will change your home forever. My dear daughter, come into the throne room with me for a moment. I want to show you something I have been keeping from you for your good. There is a storehouse in heaven. It has your name written above the door. Inside it, I have been gathering things for years. Blessings, answers, provisions, healings, reunions, restorations. Every time you prayed and the answer did not come, it was not because the answer did not exist. It was because the answer was being placed in this storehouse, waiting for the right moment to be released. The right moment is here. I am breaking the seal on that storehouse today. As you listen to these words, the door is opening. The contents are beginning to pour out. And what was held back for years is going to overflow into your life in ways that will feel almost too much to handle. I want to tell you what is coming. In your home, I'm restoring peace. The arguments that have been wearing your family down, they are going to lose their power. The cold conversations between you and the ones you love are going to soften. Words that have not been spoken in years are going to be spoken. Hugs that have not happened are going to happen. I am the God who restores families, and I am moving in your house starting now. In your finances, I'm opening doors that you stopped asking about because you got tired of hoping. The provision I'm sending is not going to come the way you expected. Stop looking for it in the place where you have been looking. Look in the unexpected places. The promotion you stopped praying for. The side opportunity you dismissed because it seemed too small. The person you have not spoken to in years who's about to reach out. I work through unexpected channels because I want you to know it was me, not you. In your body I am sending healing. To the parts the doctors cannot reach, to the symptoms that have not responded to anything you have tried, to the fatigue that has lived in your bones, to the pain that comes and goes. I am rebuilding you cell by cell, night by night while you sleep. You will wake up one morning soon and realize something is different. You will not be able to point to the day it changed. That is because the change started in the spirit before it ever reached the flesh. In your relationships, I am bringing back what was lost and removing what was poisonous. The friend who walked away in a season when you needed her most, I'm turning her heart back toward you, or I'm replacing her with someone better. The relative who broke trust, I am dealing with that situation in ways you do not need to understand, only to trust. The people who drained you and gave nothing back are going to fade out of your life. And you will not even miss them, because the new ones I am bringing are going to fill the space with so much love, you will wonder how you ever settled for less. In your dreams, I am breathing new fire. The vision you had years ago and gave up on, I never gave up on it. I've been keeping it alive in my heart, even when it died in yours. And I'm about to put it back in front of you with new strength, new resources, new doors. You are going to do the thing you stopped believing you would do, not because of luck, not because of timing, because of me. Place your hands together, palms up, like you are receiving something. Hold them out in front of you and declare, I receive the overflow, I receive the storehouse, I receive what was held back for me. Say it again, with your hands still open. I receive the overflow, I receive the storehouse, I receive what was held back for me. Do you feel something landing in your hands? You should, because something is. The blessing has weight, the provision has substance, the healing has presence. And I am pouring it into the open posture of your hands right now, in this moment. Do not close your hands too quickly, my daughter. Keep them open. Receive everything. Some of what I'm giving you is for you, and some of it is for the people around you. You are going to be so blessed that you become a fountain. The blessing will not stop with you. It will pour out through you to your children, to your spouse, to your parents, to your friends. To the strangers I will start to put in your path. You are entering the season of overflow. The years of just enough are over. The years of barely making it are over. The years of, I hope I can pay this, are over. I am ushering you into a new season where there is more than enough, where you have something to give because something keeps coming in. Type in the comments, I receive the overflow. My dear son, this is the final chapter of what I came to tell you today, and I want you to give me your full attention now, because what I am about to do in these last words is going to mark you for the rest of your life. I am sealing you. Right now, in this moment, as you hear these words, I am placing my seal upon your forehead, upon your hands, upon your feet, upon your heart. The seal is not visible to human eyes. It is visible in the Spirit. The angels see it. The forces of darkness see it. From this moment forward, when the enemy looks at you, he sees the mark of the living God, and he has to step back. He cannot touch what I have sealed. This seal is your protection going forward. It does not mean nothing hard will ever happen again. It means that nothing that happens will be able to destroy you. It means that even when storms come, you will not sink, because the seal carries the authority of my name. The enemy will try, and he will keep failing. The world will shake, and you will stand. The ground will tremble, and your house will hold. You are not the same person who started this video. The man who pressed play was tired, uncertain, weighed down by questions. The man who is about to press the next video is sealed, sent, and walking with new authority. I am commissioning you. I'm sending you out of this moment with a mandate. Your mandate is this: live like a man who knows he is loved by God. That is the assignment. Walk into your week like you are not alone. Walk into your job like the King of Heaven goes before you. Walk into your home like the head of that house is sealed by the throne. Walk into the conversations you have been avoiding with the confidence of a man who has already heard from heaven about what is coming. Walk into the doctor's appointment, into the bank, into the courtroom, into the meeting, into the family gathering, into the future itself, like a sealed son of the Most High God, because that is what you are. I want you to do something with me right now, my son. Stand if you can. If you cannot stand, sit upright, place your right hand over your heart and your left hand on your forehead, and declare with everything in you, I am sealed, I am sent, I am a child of the living God. Nothing the enemy throws at me will prosper. I walk in victory from this day forward. Say it again, louder. I am sealed, I am sent, I am a child of the living God. Nothing the enemy throws at me will prosper. I walk in victory from this day forward. Let the words fill the room. Let the words rise to the ceiling. Let the words crack any heaviness that was hanging in the air. The words you just spoke just shifted something in the spirit realm over your home. The angels heard them. They are responding. They are moving into the corners of your house, into the hallways, into the rooms where your children sleep, into the kitchen where you make your meals, into the bedroom where you rest at night. And they are taking up positions of guard. You are no longer unprotected. You are no longer alone. You are no longer at the mercy of whatever the world wants to send your way. You are sealed. You are sent. You are mine. Now go. Walk into the rest of this day with new eyes. Look at your family with the eyes of a sealed man. Look at your bills with the eyes of a sealed man. Look at the future you have been afraid of with the eyes of a sealed man. Everything looks different when you remember whose mark is on your forehead. And before this video ends, before you scroll away and go back to your day, I am asking you one more time, from the deepest place in my heart, subscribe to this channel if you have not yet, because I am going to keep speaking to you. Every week, every video, every message that comes from this channel into your eyes is another opportunity for me to find you again, the way I found you today. Subscribe, turn on the notification bell, share this video with the people you love, because someone in your life is sitting in a chair right now, just like you were, and they need to hear what I just said to you. Be the one who sends this to them. Be the one who reaches them on my behalf. The God who spoke to you today wants to speak to them too. My son, my daughter, listen to me one last time before you go. You came into this video carrying weight you had not put down in years. You leave this video sealed, seen, heard, defended, and overflowing. The story of your life just turned a page. The chapter of waiting closed when this video began. The chapter of walking under heaven's open windows started while you were listening. You are not the same. You will never be the same. The peace I poured into your home will still be there tomorrow morning. The fire I placed around your family will still be burning. The angels I sent into your storyline will still be working. Long after you close your phone, long after you turn off the screen, long after this day becomes yesterday. I do not start things and abandon them. What I begin, I finish. So when life tries to convince you in the days ahead that nothing actually changed, remember this video. Remember the moment you placed your hand over your heart and declared my name. Remember the moment you typed those words into the comments and put your name on the contract. Remember that I came looking for you on this exact day, at this exact hour, because you were meant to hear this today. Now hear me say it one more time, so you carry it with you forever. You are loved. You are chosen. You are sealed. You are sent. If this message reached you, if this video met you exactly where you are, do 4 things for me before you go. Like this video. The like is your amen. It is your way of agreeing with everything I just spoke into your life. Share this video with your family and your friends. Send it to the ones you love. Send it to the ones who are struggling. Send it to the ones who think no one is watching out for them. Be the messenger. Be the one I use to carry this word into someone else's home tonight. Subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell. This is how I keep finding you. This is how the next message reaches you when you need it. Do not miss the next one. The next one is already on the way. And finally, watch the next video that is about to appear on your screen. I am not done speaking to you today. There is another word waiting. Click on it. Stay with me. Let me keep pouring into the place I just opened in your heart. I love you, my child. I see you. I am with you. And I will keep speaking to you for as long as you keep listening. This was for you. Today. Now go in peace, sealed and sent.